Welcome to the Three Buds One Podcast, the show where two brothers dive into the depths of conversation, exploring anything and everything. So grab your favorite beverage, light up, and settle in to join the conversation with the Three Buds One Podcast. Because when it comes to exploring the world, it's always better with your buds by your side.
What's going on, guys? My name is Ghostly,
I'm your co-host, Jordan, aka Sloth.
and this is the Three Buds One Podcast. Welcome back to another episode. Today, we are going to be talking about a few things. Last time we chatted, we spoke about our first times greening out, first time smoking, all that good stuff. Not fun
First
stuff,
time at
but
work.
yeah, first time at work.
Whole bunch of different stories.
Yeah, the first time at work was crazy. I forgot that, yours was fucking, weird.
I was tripping, as you would say.
But yeah, what do we got to talk about today, Jordan?
You see, we were going to talk about some old memories from our childhood, but I have something that I wanted to ask on the podcast. And I feel like
Okay.
it's a pretty big topic.
Pretty big topic.
Could
all
be.
right.
Could be. Other than that, say if we still have a lot of time, we can do some memories, or
Right.
I mean, we'll probably go all over the place either way. But
It happens.
I saw this meme on Facebook, and we can pop it up on screen for the viewers that are watching. And he's holding a note saying, "You'll outgrow video games someday," and he crumples it up and tosses it. And I saw it on Facebook, and I normally don't rant on there, but I was like,
Right.
"Oh, that got me wanting to talk about it."
Right.
So what is your stance on outgrowing gaming, or that culture of needing to stop gaming to actually get stuff done?
Right. So, like, in my opinion, yes, there are times in my life where my passion for video games completely dwindled and it was not fun for me. But, like, during those times, it just seemed like I needed a break. Or I started to get to, because since I play really, really competitively, like it's mentally draining.
Yeah.
And sometimes I need a break. Sometimes I need to go back to my roots and play story driven games and not just multiplayer games, which I am doing recently. But I don't necessarily think that I'll outgrow video games, because at the end of the day, I'll still find time for it if I really want to play it. But there has been times, like I said, where my passion for it did completely dwindle, and but at the same time, I don't think that can ever go away,
Yeah.
just because it's gaming is such an important thing.
Such a big
like
thing since
it
we
like
were little kids.
it's a huge part of my life. I've been holding the controller since before I was one, Dad would say.
Yeah.
I remember coming home from kindergarten, coming home to play Def Jam Vendetta. I remember seeing the first, the Resident Evil director's cut, disc, in her
Yeah.
little disc magazine thing, and I remember seeing it and wanting to play it because it looked like a Hershey's bar to me. Not knowing what the game was, but mom would say no, she wouldn't allow me to play it. But
Right.
there, a lot of my gaming, or a lot of my memories, my favorite moments in my life. Yes, I have a lot of favorite moments outside of gaming. I do, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my moments, I absolutely have such a good time gaming that a
Yeah.
lot of my memories, I could remember certain things playing with dad in SOCOM. I can remember certain things that me and you've done in Call of Duty. I can remember certain like key moments, like as like core memories, if you will, if you watched Inside Out. Um,
Right.
but I've met so many good people. I've met some shitty people too.
Yeah.
Toxic people in
So
every
many.
fucking game. I've made some really good friends. There's only been one person that I've ever met in real life through gaming, but like even somebody that I consider my uncle is just a person that my dad played with on the game, and I've just known him for almost like a really huge chunk of my life, and he still
Yeah.
comes by my streams and shit. But I don't think the passion will ever fully like die because I do enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. I went through a phase probably like last year where
Me
I didn't
too.
really game a lot, but at the same time when I did game, I gamed a shit ton.
Hmm.
Like going through my PlayStation like yearly thing, or like
Right.
the PlayStation's version of Spotify Rap. I had like 304 hours on COD, and I know that was us grinding ranked.
Right. It was.
um like, and that was just the whole year, and you could see like 3 months where I didn't game. And it's like, for a time, yeah, it kind of dwindled and I didn't really have a lot of fun with games besides playing competitive. We're just competitive people and that's fun.
Right.
um but recently I was just like, just getting reminded of like everything needs like moderation. Like moderation
Hmm.
is key. You can't
Right.
spend every waking day playing and
Right.
pissing and shitting yourself. um and so it's like, I went through a phase where I would only play for like literally 2 hours, an hour or two max.
Right.
I'd be productive, I'd gain SR, and I didn't get to the point where I was mad all the
Right. Because ranked
time.
is fucked.
Yeah, that's literally like 8 games. Like that's a solid session and ranked for multiplayer at least. And even with like watching anime, there was a time where, I wasn't watching a lot of shows, and so I'd watch like 2 episodes a day.
Right.
And that was just like while I ate real quick. What do you think of people like pushing that though?
What do you mean by pushing
Like,
it?
or I guess my question I'm trying to ask is, what's your opinion like outside of yourself? Like, do
Like
you think for like other people like it's actually true? Or just
that
like
there.
they can't have
So,
gaming in their life, otherwise they just kind of stay stagnant?
um, I feel like it's something where, like, the sad thing is, like, with gaming, and I think for a lot of people in our generation, for gaming specifically, because we had a huge peak in just gaming moments, um, with like Call of Duty, like from
Right.
COD 4 up until like Black Ops 3, fucking the beginning of Fortnite, the beginning of Rainbow,
GTA 5.
GTA 5, fucking Vanoss, Wildcat and them, Peak Ninja.
Start of YouTube.
Like, I feel like a lot of people just miss these moments. Like, I'm not friends with a lot of the people that I played with when was 13.
Yeah.
Like, and like when you a lot of gamers will literally have like gaming best friends, and they could think of like a lot of moments with that specific person. And like I feel like a lot of people did grow up, they got jobs, they started having families, especially in our generation, and they
Right.
either ran out of time with like to so maybe they had to play less, or like whenever they did play, maybe like our schedules didn't match up anymore since we're not all in school.
Yeah.
Like we work different schedules, we have families, we have different family times, and like so we don't play with the same people. And I feel like that's a lot of the reason,
I
cuz
get that.
like when we have a solid like squad of people, that shit is a blast.
That you can't beat that.
It's and like when you go start going on like streaks and shit and just like having just very good days, fucking mixed with funny moments, good gameplay, everything's fucking working together, and like it's can't beat that.
Yeah.
But like a lot of us are starting to have to find new friends, and like that shit makes me anxious. I barely play with anyone. Like if I'm not playing with you, I'll
Right.
play with Billy Mays here. I'll play with dad every now and then. But like right now there's maybe like two people since last year that I started like to play with like more than once.
Yeah.
But what's your stance?
Man, I'm pretty high, not gonna lie. uh Shit. I think, I also agree. I feel like what you said plays a part. Um, but I feel like you always have to take that time to not do it for a while
Mhm.
before you can ease yourself back into it. Because I feel like a lot of people, because I mean, gaming is considered an addiction,
Right.
just jump straight back into it. And then they feel that like dopamine rush again. And they're just like pulling all nighters again, getting less sleep, start not going to the gym anymore. Um, so I feel like as long as they go about it properly and like actually decide within themselves if they want to close that chapter or even just
Yeah.
like have it strictly as just a hobby,
Like you
then
do
that's
it.
good. But not being like, you guys gotta quit gaming and read books all day and watch productivity
Right.
videos 24/7 and uh, gaming ruins everything. Like, no,
Right. Like
in moderation.
obviously you gotta take care of your shit. Like
Yeah.
which the majority of people do. But like at the end of the day, like you do. You really do have to take care of your shit. And if you are able to take care of your shit and find time for gaming, great. I try, like, I do a fucking good job of balancing, like, my work, my stream. We're doing the podcast now, my family time, time strictly for my daughter, and stuff like that. Like, because if I don't do that, then I'm like, I gotta make sure that everybody in the house is happy too.
Right.
And like make sure everybody's getting good quality time
I want to do
around the bigger things.
a follow up question on what you just said because I feel like a lot of people. would appreciate it. How do you balance it so well? Because I was thinking about that actually. I'm just like, it seems like you play all the time and you work, but then you also say, like, set that boundary of just like, at this time, like, flip a switch. That's family time.
Right.
Like, how do you do
So
that?
pretty much like everything takes sacrifice. So yes, before I had a family and I was single, I could come home from work, I could play and all that. But if I do that now with my family, I'm not giving anything to offer to my family. You know what I mean? Other than just a roof over their head. So I do have to sacrifice different parts because I am trying to eventually make an income off of streaming. So I do set like a priority, and me and my fiance, we've talked about it and we've set and made priorities that I'll stream or I'll, for instance, when I was streaming a lot, I would just have to take at least 2 days off a week of streaming. Fine, I still get to stream 5 other days.
Right.
Um, and that allows me to catch up on time that I have missed. I'm not streaming for more than 4 hours usually, unless like we're in the middle of a game and it goes overlaps that time.
Right.
But even then, it's not that much after. And like, you just have to be like very understanding that of each, like, my fiance, she's very understanding of like gaming is a passion of mine. She understands that this is a time for me to not only de-stress, because I don't like, not all the time that I play the game on other times other than streaming.
Yeah.
So like if I'm working all day and like I'll come home and I'll eat. When I come home, I'll maybe watch a couple shows with Alani or just do whatever with her. And then if I want to play, I'll sacrifice a little bit of sleep to
Mhm.
play a little bit at night. Whether I play for like an hour or two, I don't overdo it because I know that I have other things to wake up to in the morning.
Yeah.
So you just got to make sure to find, like, you kind of got to make a schedule. That's the best way to do it. That way, everybody knows when they have time.
Yeah.
And that way, you're not just waiting.
Right.
So, whenever I start streaming, Alani knows whenever I'm going to be done streaming, and like maybe I edit for like 15 to 30 minutes after that. But she knows that I'm done and I'm coming, pretty much.
Yeah.
Um, but I always have me and Leilani time in the morning. Um, I always have time with her in the morning before work or before streaming. Um, and we'll eat breakfast, we'll watch shows. Lately, we've been playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Elden Ring. She weirdly likes to watch
Hey,
Ring.
that's a win on your
I'm here
part.
for it. That is a win. But yeah, like, oh, you just kind of got to find a schedule.
Yeah.
Because like if everything's scheduled, it makes everything a lot easier. That way nobody's playing like a waiting game of, oh, when is he going to be done streaming? And like we're very like we make sure to communicate with each other whenever we do need extra time.
Yeah.
And if like Alani needs a little bit of extra time with me, I'll sacrifice a little bit, or I'll even stream a little bit later.
Right. I get that. So do you schedule just like, say I work at this time and then I'm going to stream at this time? Or do you have like a routine like per hour that you follow?
It's not, it's more routine than anything, because so on a day that I don't work, I'll usually wake up at like 7 or 8 with my daughter, and we'll do those things. We'll eat, we'll play a little bit, and like we'll play, we'll color, we'll make a snack before lunch, and then like around like 11:30 is when I'll start streaming. And then from there, I try to stream at least at minimum 3 hours and max like 4 hours,
Yeah.
because that's a good time to stream. And so after that, say like if I end up working that night, I'll play a little bit with Leilani before I go to work. But if I off all day, I'll play with a little bit with Leilani. We'll usually cook, settle down, watch a movie, and then say like you get on after we put Leilani to bed, because you usually will get on a little bit later now.
Yeah.
We'll put Leilani to bed. Me and my fiance will have time to actually watch something for a little bit before me and you actually play. So it's
It's just,
like,
it's not like by hour. It's just kind of like a routine that you guys
right.
built doing day by day. It's just kind of like,
Mhm.
if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Right. It's not like at 11:30 I'm streaming. It's around that general time frame I'm streaming.
Okay.
Around the general time frame I'm ending the stream. So like, but we've became accustomed to it.
Yeah. I get that. I suck with maintaining a routine.
I usually do too. Like, my main thing is that I always try to find at least a little bit time to make Alani's life easier. Whether
Yeah.
I do a little bit of dishes, but a lot of the time she makes me stop and she makes me go play with Alani. So
Right.
it's
Like
like she wants you.
sometimes they just like joined forces and they're like, let's just go back and forth with him.
Exactly.
You got any branches off of that?
Um, I don't think I really got any branches off of it.
Yeah. I feel like that was a good discussion. I really wanted to talk about that. Like I was even gonna do I originally wanted to do a Sly 2, like Sly Cooper 2
Oh yeah.
playthrough and me talking about it, but I was like, I don't know, we're going to be recording the podcast episode. I was like, if we end up talking about it then yeah. And I was like,
Right.
either way, like it's creating content and
It is.
getting it out there. So,
Which uh, there's so many games I want to play.
so many.
Not enough time in the day.
Right. What's the games that like you're excited to stream and like actually play like the top 3?
The game that I'm most excited to stream is probably Elden Ring. I am really excited to stream Elden Ring because I do want to like have people come in and help me because I am very new.
Yeah.
And like it's just a game that I've always just wanted to be good at. Like those games, because I've always heard that they're like the hardest games. Elden Ring being my first Souls like game. It's a Souls game, but it's not Souls. But
Right.
it's like my first game, and I just really want to be good at it. And I'm starting to learn a lot. But other than that, number 2, I am excited to probably zombies.
Yeah. I'm
I
excited
really want to
about
stream
zombies.
zombies. I really want to play zombies, especially since I never really got to do like full-born Easter eggs. The
Yeah.
only one that I was ever close to beating was Infinite Warfare, Zombies in Spaceland, and then the first World War II zombies I beat.
Hmm.
But other than that, I'm excited to go back and play those. It's gonna be fun.
It is.
Except I'm not excited to play Moon or Origins.
uh, yeah, no.
Like I want to be fucking good at the maps, but they're bullshit.
Yeah, the older maps, I'm honestly like I know them, but I also don't know shit about them.
Right.
And I I feel like when we get to the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, that's when I really started to pay attention, and be like, "Oh, yeah, this little detail, this little detail."
Right.
Um, but those are probably gonna be the hardest.
Those are. I I'm excited to play the Black Ops 4 ones just because I didn't play any of the DLC maps. I didn't try any of them because
I
that was when
forgot about
Fortnite
Black
got
Ops
big.
4.
Right?
That's the one that had
Fucking
Blackout, right?
yeah, that had Blackout,
Yeah.
which I personally enjoyed better than Warzone just
Uh,
because
I see people streaming it on TikTok all the
I
time.
seen a few people streaming it too. That was the first Battle Royale game where I dropped a 20 bomb
Nice, nice.
and almost died the same night because I couldn't fucking breathe because I forgot to breathe for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. What's
But
your
third,
yeah.
like I really want to stream another story mode game, but I know I'm gonna be streaming probably a lot of Warzone because I am doing some work, but I don't just want to stream Warzone. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I really want to go back and play Dead Rising 2 again. I loved
Okay.
that game. That game was so fun. I would love to play Saints Row. I want GTA 6 to come out.
Facts.
That way I can stop playing Warzone. But
Full switch to
other
GTA 6.
exactly. Full rebrand, everything.
Yep.
Warzone player? No. GTA 6 roleplay.
Pro Warzone player goes GTA 6 streamer.
Streamer. Pro Warzone player puts up the sticks to play GTA 6.
There you go.
But what are
That's
you
pretty
looking
good.
forward to?
Um, my ideal thing is I want to stream Minecraft. Like PC Minecraft. And have it be like a weekly thing.
I
And
want to do the
then,
same thing too, but I want to do it with more people.
yeah, I just want something that I could just like, it's something chill, be creative a little, problem solve, whatever. I don't know. I just want to do it. That's one. Uh, then Elden Ring. Um, that's gonna be the starter story mode game, and then originally I was gonna say Warzone as well. But I'll just say any like multiplayer game, like whenever we're playing together, whatever we decide, which is mainly gonna be a Warzone for a bit.
One thing that I would like to do is to start getting back into more like party games.
Yes. Ooh, one that okay. Yes. If I need to name a third, um, Mario Party.
You'll get shit on.
You're gonna get a shit on. I shit on you when I was there.
Dude, no. Oh my god. I got a fucking Mario Party story to tell you. So, last time I played Mario Party, it was me, my daughter, and my fiance. And so we gave my daughter the little like bonus stars. She starts with 5 stars. That way she has the handicap or whatever.
Yeah.
And me and my fiance, we didn't start with any. My fiance was winning every fucking mini game.
Oh my god.
And like at the end of the game, she had like the most stars. And then all of a sudden, she kept getting her stars taken away. And then I only, I was in last place up until the very end when it's announcing like the results. It like gave me a star for having the most coins. It gave me a star for something else. It gave me a star for something else. I was in last place.
Yeah.
And from those little bonus star things, I ended up in first place. And Alani didn't talk to me for an hour.
Oh man. That's funny.
She was so upset.
I'd be upset too. I'd be like, I just whooped your ass, and now you're telling me you get charity stars and you win?
Don't fuck with my charity stars. My participation stars.
Yeah, participation award stars.
That's crazy.
That's funny. But no, that I'm excited to really play anything else. Like with you or with a squad or anything.
I really want to get into I like yes, I'm really good at video games, but I want to also have fun again.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Like us going into fucking party mode or in like a private match and playing like Michael Myers and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking gun game with like everybody just in a squad would be fun or infected. Um, Playing shit like prop hunt,
Yeah.
or maybe we just fucking play some Fall Guys.
I,
I've never gotten a crown.
I what? Really?
I got shit on in that
I've got
game.
so many crowns. I love Fall Guys.
I do want to play more Fortnite. Like, I do want to play a little bit of Apex here and there, but probably not because I know I'm going to get shit on every time.
Yeah.
Um, I just want to play a little bit of everything, to be honest.
I get that.
Because when I play too much Warzone, then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't even want to play anything right now. I don't even want to play you, Warzone.
Right. Why you?
Why
Why?
am I choosing you? You pissed me off so much yesterday.
I lost
And
300
here
in
we
a
are again.
SAR.
Oh shit, here we go again. But yeah. What's next?
That was a good topic.
That was a good topic.
Whenever we start couch gaming content, what's
I'm
the
really excited.
top 5 games you're excited about?
Top 5 games. Okay. Def Jam Vendetta or Def Jam Fight for New York. Do they have to be in order? Do I have to make a list in order?
Yes.
Fuck. All right. You know, Def Jam Fight for New York number 2.
And is this just us fighting in it, or like us playing through the story mode together?
Well, there's no co-op in that game, so it'd probably be just
Controller
us fighting each other.
swapping.
We could controller swap. I'm just excited to play that with you in general.
Yeah. Okay.
Next game, or so number 1, or okay. You know what? We're gonna restart the fucking list.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
number 5, NBA Street.
Okay. Okay.
Excited. Okay, prepare to be shit on because that game breaker's going off. That was convenient.
I was gonna pull it out because I was gonna say this one because we used to play it all the fucking time.
That was convenient as fuck. All right, but yes, number 5, NBA Street. Number 4, 007 Everything or Nothing.
Okay.
Number 3, we could just do controller passes and like Sly Cooper.
Okay.
Number 2, Def Jam Fight for New York. Number 1, Resistance Fall of Man.
Okay. That's a pretty solid list.
All right, I need your top 5.
Oh, jeez. Man, it's always easy asking the questions.
Exactly.
I don't have the best memory with games. Okay. So number 3 would be, I'm gonna butcher every name, but you're gonna
Okay,
tell
I
them.
could correct you.
Yeah. The Marvel Nemesis.
Marvel's Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects, something like that.
Something like that, but like where you can like be the evil
Yeah,
version, like staying
yeah,
up,
the Rise of the
like
Imperfects.
a core memory of gaming. Because you
I
said
remember it too.
it. uh, when we were kids, where was this? Was this in
This was in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? Okay.
Yeah,
How old were we? You were what? Say 9. I would be 8
right.
at that point, or it would be during the summer. So maybe that was
So like,
the time that we were the same age.
could be.
Could be. Who knows?
Who knows?
Around that age. And I think we just didn't want to go to bed. We're just like wide
they were up.
awake, and God, we played so much that we literally pulled an all-nighter just gaming on the PS2 and didn't get caught until I think it was like 6 in the morning. Dad just busted in. You dolphin dived onto the bed, and I just like s- slowly laid down. Like I tried so hard to like be quick but quiet at the same time.
Right.
And he's just like watching us move. And then we got the cord literally after we woke up. But that one of the game we got caught on was Marvel Nemesis because we were
Right.
bickering at each other.
Bickering, fighting, who gets to be the imperfect?
Yeah.
No, I want to be the thing.
That and yeah, I'd say that's number 3 because it's really just a fighting game. You can't do a whole bunch with that.
Right.
I would say number 4 would be SOCOM with you and Dad if he wanted to join. We could have
Right.
3 monitors going right there, you know. Um, Dead Island, the Dead Island series for number 5.
Okay.
Um,
I'm with it.
Resistance for 2. Hmm. Shit,
It's tough.
it is tough. We played so many games. Hmm. You know what? I'm just gonna say number 1 is Def Jam Fight for New York. Like,
Okay.
even if we just controller swap through story mode,
It's still gonna be a fun time.
it's still gonna be fun. Because there's so many like Ratchet and Clank, the Tony Hawk games.
True.
Ooh, we gotta do a series on the couch for Pokemon games.
I'm down. I would do it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I feel like that list is kind of all over the place, but
It is.
I think it's a good list for me.
It dooby dooby doo.
It dooby dooby doo. Personal list is Scooby Doo Unmasked. I also have that right here.
PlayStation 2 Scooby-Doo Unmasked by THQ. When they made all the Cartoon Networks or just cartoon games in general.
Yo, this is, I believe, my disc from childhood too. Look at the scratches.
I'm gonna be honest, Pimp. I ain't seen shit.
You can kind of see it in the light.
I could kind of see it a little bit there, but not much.
Well,
is it bad?
It's bad.
Is it chalked?
It's not chalked. It works, but it's bad. Ooh. Number 6 is the Wii Super Mario Bros.
Fuck yes. I was hoping you were gonna
Yes.
say some shit like that.
Like, we haven't actually played that together.
No.
Like, really, any Nintendo stuff? Like, we even tried to play Smash Bros, but I only played that with a dude who we will not pronounce his name. But yeah, and like we only played like 3-4 games.
Right.
Smash was
Because weren't you
fun.
playing that like while waiting for me?
Yeah, I think so.
Smash is fun, but like I could overplay that quickly. Like
Yeah.
I get bored of it fast.
Yeah, that's kind of like the only game I had for a bit. I think
Yeah,
besides Zelda, and I needed a break from that.
that's a good game. Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild.
Yeah.
I did a lot in that game.
I did too. I actually completed that.
I completed it all at work. Beat the game. But yeah, the Switch games don't impress me that much.
Yeah.
But there is like something for the Wii where you could like you could buy this certain like SD card from this one company, and when you put it in your Wii, it gives you like every GameCube game.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
that would be really cool.
Ooh, topic. What do you think about emulator devices?
In all honesty, I think they're really cool. I've never owned one,
Yeah.
but I think they're cool. Um, and in my personal opinion, like these companies aren't losing money from these other companies by
Yeah.
like they make so much fucking money. So like when people make these emulator devices, in my opinion, it doesn't really bother me because they make so much money as is and they're not going to do anything for these games for the most part. They're going to give us shitty ports if they do. And like I like it because if I want to go back and play a PS2 game, I can't.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we should be able to preserve these parts of history. Like, because I would much rather like my future children to play some of the games that I've played in my childhood
Right.
versus a lot of the games that are out now.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I I was also like asking like if you wanted one because
I actually do kind of want.
I see them all the time on TikTok. I'm like, I want one. And
Yeah,
like I
but
be
I really want a
seeing
top notch one.
facts. Um, I be seeing people sell their Game Boy Advanced SPs on Facebook as well. I'm just like, yo, yeah, all this stuff just makes me want to play the older games.
Hmm.
And having the convenience of just like, like
Everything
a
all in
Game Boy,
one.
yeah, all in one.
But
So simple, so easy.
I really want to get something like a Steam Deck.
I want a Steam Deck. That'd be really nice.
But there's a lot of better quote unquote Steam Deck type devices other than Steam Deck.
Yeah,
There's a lot of better ones, a lot of better choices, but more expensive.
right.
I would want a really good one because, like, if I could emulate PS2 games on it, man,
Fucking
what's up, brother?
man. That shit's fire, brother.
But yeah, preserve the games. I
You
shouldn't
heard it
have to
here, folks.
I
Preserve
shouldn't
the
have to
games.
pay
Ghostly
fucking
2024.
$70 for a remade game.
Right, and then have it glitch out all the time.
Exactly. Fucking. What was the last one that was like remade and was like really bad?
Wasn't it the GTA trilogy?
Yes! That was god awful.
Yeah, I'm scared to buy that.
I have it on the Switch.
I know you do. You told me all about it.
It was fucking wild. Like, also like all the PlayStation like exclusives that are porting over to PC, they all like the majority of them are very, very bad ports.
Yeah.
And they hardly run and they don't fix the fucking issue. So, like, I feel like you should be able to.
Yeah.
Because these people that are emulating are creating. Well, they're not really creating anything. They're taking the ROM, but
Well,
they
they're
fucking work.
packaging it into something that
Yeah.
people actually want, and it like still drives them, like, say, to that company or the game or
Yeah.
whatever. But they're like, oh, you didn't pay for it.
Right.
Let me see the receipt.
Oh, you want my receipt from 20
Call
years
the
ago?
police.
But yeah, so like with the SOCOM community, with the people that are still playing that,
Yeah.
they're trying to make a working like SOCOM, like a working battle royale within SOCOM.
Yo, that would be sick.
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're trying to.
You know, Dad's
They're like
hopping on
doing
that
tests.
instantly.
He's trying to get a PC.
I know, he tried to get me to look at one, but they wouldn't let me in the group.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
Outro.
Outro. That's crazy. Bitch. What? Yo. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast, episode 2. Let us know if this was a good episode. We just kind of went everywhere, asked some good questions, chatted a little bit about some video games. Let us know your top 5 favorite games from your childhood. Like, if you're able to comment, leave a review, let us know.
I want to know.
We all want to know.
We all want to know.
And again,
the nostalgia's real.
Ask us questions. We have an email in the link description. We'll put it on screen, whatever. Ask us questions. Send some suggestions, what you want us to talk about, think about, whatever. And we hope to see you guys next Saturday at the 3Buds1Podcast.
See you soon.
See ya.
See you later, brother.
See ya, brothers. We're out.